Hello, my friends. I am Jessie, and I want to talk to you today about how to make a super nutrient-dense salad, because I'm kind of all on this big thing. You can make a really healthful burger, and you can make a really unhealthful salad. But I love a good salad, and so I've been talking to people, and they're like, well, nutrient-dense, well, what does that mean? And, you know, we love our meat, but I love good veg. So today, we're going to talk about making a nutrient-dense salad. Okay, get away from the iceberg lettuce. I'm sorry. Even romaine lettuce, okay, and all that, but start working in some other greens. Get good greens. There are so many nutrients in a variety of greens. So the start of a salad, obviously, is the bed, right? So we've got some good old spinach here. We're going to work in some baby kale, but then branch out a little bit. So if, like, I had some savory in my garden for a while, grab some savory. I have the very last few leaves of a Swiss chard. This was it. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll pick that and throw that in. And Swiss chard is kind of sweet compared to a lot of other greens. Arugula is an amazing option. Note to self, arugula tends to have a shorter shelf life than some others, so if you're going to grab a bag at the store, use it a little more quickly. Otherwise, I actually just used kind of a whole bag of arugula to feed my compost. Okay, Swiss chard. You can eat the little stems of these, so I'm going to save those and chop them up beanie and sprinkle them on top of my salad, or if you're sauteing, you could throw those in first, then add the greens. What else? Americans, do not be afraid of bitter. We tend to think we don't like bitter taste, but the tongue, in fact, really likes a balance. So get yourself some dandelion greens. And I know, yes, it seems a little bit weird at first to go to the store and be paying for dandelion greens, but I don't want the ones that they've been spraying around here, you know. So get yourself some dandelion greens. Yes, they will be a little bit more bitter, so just do fewer of those if you like the balance. Here they are, dandelion green. So I'm going to throw that up in my salad. What else? I mean, experiment. Like, set yourself a thing, you know, to try a new green each week. After you get your base of greens, then go for, hey, we don't think to put herbs in our salad very much, but herbs are really good in a salad. They have a lot of digestive benefits. So I just kind of go and grab whatever herbs I have in my fridge. So if I've got basil, I'll throw some basil in here. Let's see what I pulled out. I've got some, last little bit of dill. I've got a last little bit of cilantro, and a friend gave me some lemon basil. So I'm going to use that. So here's what I'm going to do. This takes time, right? I'm sitting here picking all my greens, getting the bad stuff out, making sure I get the good things. I'm kind of a snob. I don't really like all the stems, so I pick the stems off. This takes a while. So my tip is I will do a whole bunch of it at once because now I've got a little bit of time. I'm going to wash it all in my salad spinner, bang it out, you know, let it spin because that's the funnest part of making a salad. And then I can leave some of it and it will stay in the refrigerator in my salad spinner for a couple of days. So you can make yourself like 2 or 3 days worth of your leafy greens, let it sit in the fridge, and then just pull off as needed. Then you don't have to go through all the work of picking through all the greens. Or get yourself a nice like lunch-size bowl, because I know everybody's doing the mason jar salad. That's way too small for me. Like, I like a huge salad. So get yourself a bowl, and after you wash your greens, then go ahead and just portion some in here. And then you can add all your toppings and stuff, carry the dressing with you to lunch or whatever, and then you've got a great salad to go. So I'm going to keep picking through my greens, and then I'll show you what I do next. I have a large plate of greens, and I do mean large because I like a really big salad. The rest of this is easily a good 2 or 3 days worth of salad here. I'm just gonna put the whole thing in the fridge. And there's a little bit of moisture still in it, and it'll keep just fine. I've been picking my herbs, so I'm going to sprinkle all my fresh herbs on it. And like I said, get creative. And there is, like, bright salads are amazing, you know, with lots of flavor and freshness and texture. Y'all, the tongue really likes variety of texture. And you're gonna notice that the dandelion greens, go ahead and try them, but they are a little bit hardy, if one could use a good descriptor. So if they're not your favorite, cut them in smaller pieces, and then you won't notice quite as much. So get the rest of my herbs on. The reason I like doing my salad on a big old plate is because I love sprinkling all the toppings around. I don't want just like a little, you know, sprinkle on top. I want to get as many of the toppings as I do the greens. Now, my chef always said, season the greens. This is before you dress, so season the greens. So like a good sprinkling of pepper and salt, sea salt. And if you're gonna do this restaurant style, you would like kind of toss it all in a bowl and mound it up in this beautiful mound. But like I said, I like too many toppings and I like a big old salad. So this is why I do it this way. Okay, so salt and pepper. You're also gonna want some more in your dressing that you make. What else? Sprouts. Get yourself some sprouts as often as you can. Oh man, yo, why do I do this? I always have a problem opening things on camera. Why won't the sprouts open? Where's Cameron when I need him? Got the sprouts open. So, sprouts are fantastic for you. Lots of nutrient density, because remember, everything that's for the plant is located in that seed and in the sprout, like all the nutrients that it's gonna need. So go for a variety: broccoli sprouts, radish sprouts, onion sprouts, etc. They're a little, you know, they're a little funky to chew by themselves, but sometimes I'll just do a little bowl of them with some oil and lemon oil and salt and pepper. But sprinkle them throughout the salad and you're good to go. What else? Go for interesting things. So I love taking salads as an opportunity to love my liver. This is a head of radicchio. This is amazing for the liver. It also, it's a little bit bitter. So again, don't be afraid of bitter taste. But my way around it, because it's not my kids' favorite, so if I'm gonna add it to coleslaw or anything, I just cut it real small. So if there's a flavor that's not your favorite, but you know that it's good for you and you want it, just cut it as small as you can and your tongue will hardly notice. So I'm gonna chop this up. Oh, the nice thing about radicchio is you can just like cut off a wedge of it and keep it in the fridge and it'll hold. So then you can just cut off the ugly part. But you know, obviously these are, I think they're like $5 or something. So you can stretch it out by just cutting off little bits more. I'm gonna cut off a little bit and sprinkle that on. And it's a beautiful color. And we are all about eating the rainbow. So get your plate colorful, lots of veg, lots of good clean meat and protein source. There you go, eat the rainbow. Now, this is the time where I go and I look at my pantry and I look at my fridge and I pull out whatever I have and throw it on. So let's go see what I have. So I pulled out some stuff and really the options are limitless. The key, I think, to any good salad is keep good ingredients on hand. So keep high-fat things like, you know, get some good olives, avocados. So throw that in for your fat. Use olive oil for your dressing. So keep good, clean fats on hand. Also, again, like all the nutrient-dense stuff. So we keep, you know, like a bag of sun-dried tomatoes. You could throw that on. We found some artichoke hearts packaged, so we opened that up and kept it in here. So you could cut up some artichoke hearts and throw that in. Apples, green apples are actually good for you. They're also good for your mouth health as well, because they have a lot less sugar than the regular apples. So you could slice up a green apple and throw that in. Whoop. Radishes. Radishes are something that I always keep on hand because they are really good also for the liver. A lot of other health benefits as well. But radishes I always have. So radishes are again something that my kids aren't completely wild about by themselves. They are a little bit too bitter and almost spicy for most Americans. So again, my way around that is to cut them really small and sprinkle them throughout. So you could do like really thin shavings of the radishes, which look beautiful, or just cut them up into little matchsticks, little julienne, and sprinkle those on. And obviously, this looks like really gorgeous on the plate, you know, the white with the little bitty tips of red. So throw radishes on, and tell me your ideas, like get really creative here. This is an option for lots of not only flavor, but texture as well. Okay, I also cut up, you know, I mentioned those charred stems are really dense, especially if you get big ones, they can be really fibrous. So the big ones I just put in my compost, but the thin little ones I cut up into wee little cubes, and you just kind of run your knife through it and sprinkle those throughout. And you're getting, again, a lot of good nutrients there. What else? Okay, so now that I've got like all my vegetable-y things, I usually look for a good protein option. You could soft boil yourself some eggs in advance, and I just keep soft boiled eggs ready to go so I can crack those and use those as needed, or you can peel them in advance. That's a really great tip, is cook them and peel them all in advance and just keep them in a bag or you know, container like this. This is some leftover tuna salad. So another tip, I'm giving you lots of tips today. Look how helpful I am. Another tip is anytime you're making something, especially something that's really good for you, make a little bit more for lunch the next day, or make enough for 2 dinners. So we made tuna salad and made enough for us for lunch today. And so watch this, how fancy I do it. Plop, right on top. So some good protein. What else? Nuts and seeds. Nuts and seeds are amazing, and those always go in my salad. And that's just kind of a, what do I have in mind? So I'm gonna go grab some. Let me see what I can find. All right, this is whatever I'm in the mood for today. So I decided walnuts, just break those up. Almonds are obviously great too. Have fun with nuts. Come on, let's get a few of these on. And then seeds. Go crazy with seeds. Try all different kinds. Pumpkin seeds are awesome for you. I decided on sunflower seeds today and some flax seeds. And don't be afraid of all the herb seeds as well. Those are highly nutrient dense because, again, it's got all it needs for the life of the plant there in the seed. So go for like celery seeds and fennel seeds and dill seeds, and you know, just add seeds in wherever you can. So what did I say? I said sunflower and flax. Flax are amazing for that soluble fiber, which your body needs to help itself rid itself of toxins. I'm gonna sprinkle those on. Coconut. Coconut is really good for you, and I actually had a little bit of fresh coconut that I sprinkled on a salad one day, but fresh coconut I don't always have on hand. However, I did find you can get those big coconut flakes that are unsweetened, and that's the key, is everything you get it unsweetened if at all possible. So throw those on. That'll help with the fat as well. I do treat myself with like a little bit of goat cheese, or if you find raw milk cheese. And yes, let's see, I'm just about done with my salad, and then we will dress it. Keep nuts in the freezer. About to finish my salad. It is looking huge and amazing. I forgot, with the protein, we also are loving sardines. Super good for your thyroid. So you can just open up a can and crumble it on top like you would, you know, like you would an egg or something. But that's a great way to get sardines. And no, they're not that fishy. They just really add to the salad nicely. The best way to finish your salad, I'm going to sprinkle with a little bit more salt and pepper. Sea salt, very good for you. Again, lots of minerals that we need. The best way to do a salad is just some oil and vinegar, y'all. Like you can buy, I like the Bragg's salad dressings, and my kids prefer that. And they prefer to dip spinach in, you know, like in a bowl of salad dressing. So if that's how your kids will eat salad, great. But otherwise, go for like your good apple cider vinegar. Go for lemon juice. If you want to change it up every now and then, you know, do balsamic vinegar or whatever. But apple apple cider vinegar is really good for you. So just use some good vinegar to dress your salad. If you want to whisk yourself up a quick vinaigrette, you could as well. If you want some ideas for a vinaigrette, let me know and I can try and make some videos showing that. Dominic's really good. But good apple cider vinegar, good olive oil. This is a fun local Texas one that I found. And this is your chance for your essential oils. Oh yes, so hang on. Pour in some oil in here. You can also, if you were cooking the night before and you had a little bit of leftover oil, this would be a good opportunity to drizzle it on a salad. Black pepper. I love black pepper oil in a salad, plus all the amazing benefits of black pepper. So 1 drop of that. I did not use lemon juice in my salad, but you totally could. But some lemon, or grab another citrus. Then herbs. So doTERRA has lots of great herb oils. So pick your herbs. What do you like? I put some cilantro in the salad, so I'm going to use cilantro and coriander because Dominic doesn't like coriander, so I hardly ever get to use it. So I'm going to do 1 drop because it's a little bit strong. And 1 or 2 drops of cilantro. Here we go. Swirl it up, drizzle, and there's my salad. If I was heading out tomorrow, I would have made 2 of these at the moment, just not dressed the second one. I would have like made it in this and stuck it in the fridge and then just made the dressing in a separate little container and taken it with me, and then you've got your salad to go. So here is my salad. I'm going to go eat. I hope that was helpful. Give me your ideas if there's anything else in particular you like. Also, I know that I kind of talk a lot, so I haven't spent a lot of time telling you what are the nutrients and all the things and why you should have them, but basically just eat your vegetables. And if you've got any specific questions, ask me. If you would like other recipe ideas, if you've got anything specific, you can leave that in the comments or fill out the form at the bottom. And I hope that this helped you. Oh, I totally forgot. Hemp hearts. Hemp hearts are really good. So we keep a big old bag of this in the fridge. I'm gonna sprinkle some of that on. All right. Thanks, y'all. Have a great day.